Hi guys, in this tutorial we will learn internal CSS and inline CSS. Basically, uh, this is this one is in external CSS, and if we use the internal CSS here, like we have basically three types of CSS. The first one is external CSS, second one is internal CSS, and the third one is inline CSS. The external CSS meant by that if we have CSS outside of the page in which we are currently working is called external CSS, and if we use CSS inside the same page but at the top of the page or any other you can say that any other place of the page besides these elements, this is known as internal CSS, and if we use the CSS in these elements, this is called inline CSS. So first of all we will see what is inline CSS and how it works. So let me change the CSS for I'm changing just for heading. Style, and if you remember I have told you that whenever we use JavaScript in JSX, we always use curly brackets. So inside these curly braces we have you can say JavaScript and any CSS. So first of all let me show you that how internal CSS inline CSS works. So let me copy it. I am going to copy that whole code, Control C, and here I am pasting here, Control V, and I am making its comment because this type is not like internal CSS in React.js. Let me show you that how the inline CSS works. First of all, I am making a variable of const type obj. This can be any random object equal to, and here I can write. The most important thing is that you can say that if we focus on this text align property in the inside this object, basically this is called kebab case, as we have text and align. These are two words, and inside these two words we have a hyphen. So this type of text is called a kebab case. So first of all we have to convert this kebab case into camel case, and I have already told you that what is camel case. So first of all you have to write text and then a capital ALIGN, and we have to give, there can be double quotation or single quotation, it's up to you. So text align center ALIGN, spelling is correct. So you have to give here comma, and here I am just using second CSS font style. No, I'm just using font weight, FONTWEIGHT font weight. Here I can say font weight as bold. Always keep in mind that we have the words in single quotation. All the CSS properties should be in single quotation or double quotation. So I'm just typing here bold. So where is our inline CSS? So this is basically an object created, and inside this object we have these properties, text align center and font weight, which is I told you it is bold, that I have commanded here. So what can I do? Basically this First of all, this is an object which is created. So I'm just copying it, Control C, and pasting here, Control V. No, if I make a single line, then you will clearly understand it that how it is looking like and how it works like. This is our, you can say this is our inline CSS. So I'm just also commenting control Z, where is it? Control X, I have removed it. So you can see that this is inline CSS now, and let me show you the output. Control S, and you can see this is the output basically. If you don't understand what is it working or not, you can say that text align center, I am going to left it, making it, I'm just going to making it as left side, Control S, and you can see that it is working. So this is called our inline CSS. Control Z. So what about internal CSS? Now let me tell you about internal CSS. Control V, and if I remove everything from this text, let me select all the inline CSS. I have selected. So first of all, you have to copy it. I'm just making it as not comment. So I'm just copying it, Control C, and pasting everything here, Control V, and deleting all the above code. Now I'm going to make internal CSS. This is object of const type. This is of ES6 code. So text align center, color and text transform, capital T, this is called camel case, and here font weight W capital, and here shadows S capital, and here F capital, and at the last we have S capital. And one thing that I have told you that after every object we have colon. You can say that inside this object we have this CSS line, and after this CSS1 property we have a comma, and again the next property. So you should have to convert all the commas. So you don't need to write at the end of the. So I'm just making a comment here. Control Z. I think this one is correct now. I'm also making it in colon, and also it as well in colon. You can have single colon or double colon, it doesn't matter. It is showing any error here, so let me check. Oh, I see, there is no error. No, this is basically an object created, and inside this object we have all CSS properties. And what can we do now? We have simply to copy this object, Control C. You can have any name, it's up to you. This is just a variable of const type. Now I am just pasting here, Control V, Control S, and you can see that it is working correctly. So let me move back the code. This is our inline CSS, and the CSS we used in before part of video is basically called inline CSS that we have used at the early part of that video.